Human rights advocates in Nigeria have expressed concerns over the numerous attacks on the nation's civic space, which they say is gradually suppressing the voices of civil society organizations in the country. They make this known at an event in Abuja, organized as part of activities marking the 75th anniversary of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. They say efforts by government to clamp down on freedom of speech and expression and voices that disagree with government has hampered development in the country.
We must work together, the government, civil society, media, and all citizens, to create an environment where civic engagement is tolerated and actively encouraged and celebrated. We must also ensure that all voices, especially those from marginalized communities, are heard and valued in our national discourse. So in this regard, the National Human Rights Commission, in its pivotal role, will serve as a guardian of human rights, ensure accountability, promoting awareness, and advocating for the expansion of civic space.
That there is a need to protect and support the civic space. She made a linkage between what we will gain as a people in terms of development, in terms of stability, in terms of peace, if we do so. That there are so many human rights challenges that we're having, but yet, increasingly, there seems to be an appetite by some to shrink the civic spaces. And I think doing that, we will be shooting ourselves on the foot. That in celebrating what we're celebrating, 75th anniversary of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, it is important to understand that to move forward, that civic space must be protected with all that we've got.
The values of free speech, privacy, and mutual respect, irrespective of gender, race, ethnicity, or religion, as evinced by the declaration. The EDHR is widely recognized as having inspired and paved the way for the adoption of more than 70 human rights treaties applied today on a permanent basis at global and regional levels.
You and I would agree that in a country where the rule of law is not fully accepted across board, there is the tendency to break laws and to manipulate the framework that exists. There's a lack of political will to implement human rights standards in governance and even in our justice systems. And this we could also link to issues relating to corruption, personal and pecuniary interests. There's no part of the country that is safe, and the issues of arbitrary detention keeps coming up. And we see young people particularly being profiled and being arrested and detained over a period of time.